10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, welcome to another
Sammy.
episode. Hey, how are you, Serena Alonzi?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really, really good. Thanks. It's Saturday here in Melbourne and beautiful sunny day. What's the weather like over there?
It's cold and a little bit rainy, so definitely jealous of where you are right now. So
has the snow dried up yet?
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good. So you're coming to springtime over there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Some days are nice, and then it's like wet and rainy and crappy today, and then hopefully the sun will come soon and stay.
Yeah, for sure. And you've been busy with work, busy with other things?
Yeah. Been very busy lately. Yeah.
Oh, it's always good to stay busy. Yeah, always busy. I tell you, never a dull moment. I've got lots of things to talk about today, what I've been doing. And it's just been a busy time. But let's say hello to chat. Serena. Unfortunately, Serena's camera's not working today, so we can't see her beautiful face. Do you want to say hello to chat? Who's in there?
Let's see who's here. David Morales, he's always here. Hey, David.
Hey, Dave.
Sandy Beach. MT Coiner.
Hey,
Jim Rat. Hey, Jim Rat Crypto. Who else?
Hey, Jim Rat.
Miss Hexquisite, Hex Travel.
Hey, Hex Travels. Hope you're feeling better, chick. I know you're down with the Rona at the moment. Get better soon so you can come see us.
Oh, in the private chat, Sandy said she's here.
Yeah, cool.
She's
cool.
ready.
All right, let's bring on some guests. All right. Hey, Lindsay, how you doing?
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good. What's happening?
Oh, it happened, and that camera's close. I was like, shoot, dang. I was trying to get a zoom in on this shirt that Suzanne made me.
Oh,
beautiful. Such an awesome shirt.
Yeah, she hand-pinned every single little gemstone and gave it to me at the conference in Las Vegas.
Oh, that's
so
amazing.
Cool.
Well done. She's so clever.
Yeah, she's so clever. I don't know what she's been up to. It's been a whirlwind since we've gotten back. So I haven't gotten a chance to connect, but I know that she's probably been beating away because people were like lining up with their phones to get her info. I was so excited.
Oh, awesome. So you got lots to talk about today, Lindsay.
Yeah, a lot.
Lady, awesome. And we appreciate your lovely thumbnail that you did for us today. I love it. Thank you for taking the time to make it. All right. Let's bring on some other ladies. All right. Hey, Crypto Scholars, nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you. How are you?
Good. How are you going? You well?
I'm doing well. It looks so beautiful where you are in Australia, right?
Yeah, in Melbourne. It is. It's a beautiful day today. Right at the end of our well, actually just began autumn, which you guys call fall. So beautiful weather, but heading for some really crappy winter weather. Where are you from, Crypto Stylist?
So I'm American, but I live in London. So we're actually the opposite. So we're coming out of a really long winter. And now today and the last few days have actually been really nice and sunny. So God, I hope it stays that way because it's been really long and a lot of rain. But
yeah. Are they really that miserable over there in London? Those horrible weather?
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but it's okay. We're coming out of it now. So, and the summer here is really, really nice. So I can't wait.
I'm glad you got in too. I don't know what was happening with that, with the link.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. It just because it's on my phone. And thank you for doing that. So annoying.
No, that's fine. I'm so glad you could make it. It's really nice to meet you. I have seen you around and seen some of your videos, and you've been really busy with Hex. And I'm sure you got a lot to talk about today too.
Yeah, definitely. And it's nice to meet you, Serena, and also Lindsay. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Nice to meet you. And I saw your videos on.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I saw your videos on Discourse Syndicate, and you do a really good job. So thanks for the videos you put out.
Oh,
Yeah, I
thank
love
you
your
so
videos.
much.
I was watching you earlier. I was like, yay, she's here.
Thank you.
All right, we got heaps of ladies on today. Hey, CZ, how you doing?
Hi.
What's going
Hi.
on?
Hey.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good,
Doing
how are
good. Hey, party rocking.
What's
You're
going
so
on?
tan. You're so
What?
tan. Nobody in the UK is tan right now. So I'm like,
Okay,
wow.
so I laid out today and actually got
Okay.
sun.
Yeah, no, it looks good. Looks good. I'm jealous.
Yeah, it's been cold. I'm in Texas, so it's been cold and we
Oh.
got some nice sun and I tan pretty easy, so.
Yeah, no, it looks really good. It's a good color.
Yeah, thank you. What about you, Sammy? Are you getting some tan?
I'd like to get more, but you know, these 10-hour days at work keep me inside in the cold. But yeah, I managed to get out a little bit. But yeah, we're going into, you know, cold weather too soon, so catching the last drips of it. But I know that you went to the Hex conference and you got lots to talk about today as well.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It took me a week to recover.
Oh my God. Sounds awesome. We got so many new ladies on today too. So I'll bring up some more people. So
Yay.
hey,
Bring
how
on
you
the
going?
ladies.
Hello. Hi.
Dad.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks
Nice
for
to
coming
Hey,
on.
Robin.
Good to see you, CZ, Lindsay. Nice to meet you. Everyone else, hi.
Hi. Hello. Hi. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. London sounds lovely.
Yes.
Need to go.
I know you should come. You should come. I'm trying to organize something for this summer, a Hex event. So yeah,
That sounds
get
fun.
together. Yeah.
I got that whole day job thing still happening, so we'll just
Yeah, I understand. I understand. It's tough.
Isn't it? It sucks, but you know, good things are coming for everyone. You know, it's not going to be like that forever. We'll bring on some more new people. Hey, Georgia, how you going?
Hi
Hello,
guys, how are
everybody.
you? I can see myself, so I hope I look good. Thank you, thank you, ladies. You are, for me, it's like meeting all the Disney princesses. Like I will call you the Hex princesses. It's a dream come true. I can't even believe that I'm here with you. That you were kind enough to invite me to be part of this group. It's something I want to treasure for the rest of my life. I swear.
Oh, that's so
Thank you. I'm so
I
excited.
think you're so adorable,
I'm so honored
Georgia.
to meet you. Yeah,
I think you're so adorable, Georgia.
Yeah.
Like I saw you get on stage at the conference, and you were just amazing. You were just full of joy, and you just keep it going. I'm so glad you got to meet Kevin Hart. Uh-oh, did we lose her?
Where is she? She's fallen off, but yeah, she's going to be having some tech issues, but she'll be back as soon as she comes back. But that's so sweet. Oh,
so lovely. She was so cute.
I'm sorry, ladies.
Sorry, Georgia.
No, I was just saying you were just so cute, and you had so much energy, and I'm so glad you got to speak with Kevin. I was supposed to say Kevin. Sorry, Richard.
I cannot.
Yeah.
It was such an incredible experience for me. Remember there was a raffle ticket. I say, where are they going to raffle? Whatever they give, I'm happy. A T-shirt, something. But to be able to speak with men, and believe me, it took so much courage. I have to see two other ladies in front of me before I can go and get the courage to stand online. And I say, my God, what do I say to this man?
Oh, we lost her again.
Oh, no.
She did a great job. She really did.
Yeah, did she?
It was very heartfelt and just her.
Oh, that's fantastic, and it's so good to hear.
She's starting her own YouTube channel too, Mom.
Oh, really?
Nice.
She'll come
I'll be signing up for that.
100%.
Yeah, she's incredible. I love it.
My two are in the other room, able to come in only if the house is on fire.
I know what's that's like. How old are they, Redbird?
8 and 12. So
nice.
and each. So prime just sparring age.
Yeah. I know. I've got a couple myself, a little monkey. All right. So all right, we'll bring on. We still got more, and we've got another one trying to get in. Hey, Susie Q.
Hi,
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for
Disney
coming
princesses.
I love your hair. It's so nice.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
her hair is fabulous.
my girls. Here, watch. See?
Oh,
I love it. Oh my God. That's awesome.
I love you,
I have my
girl.
coins here somewhere too. Yeah, me too.
So beautiful.
Hey, thanks for joining us, and nice to meet you, Susie.
Nice to meet you.
And I know you were at the Hex conference. So I did see some cool photos of you, and I'm sure you got lots to talk about today.
Yes, absolutely. Mostly
Awesome.
all these beautiful women.
Yeah. All these
Lindsay
beautiful
and CZ and Redbird. And I got a
Oh,
Cute.
that's so cute. How do I get it on there? See that? I'm the fan club.
that's so cool.
Number
You're
one.
awesome, girl. You are so awesome. I love you.
I love you. You're all beautiful. I'm very privileged to be here with all of you, and I had an amazing time at the conference meeting, and that's why I went. I went to meet the real people of Hex.
Yes. And you know what? For me, I'm with you on that. Like, I tell people all the time, I'm on Spaces a lot. And for me, it was so good to put names with faces and build those relationships. And now I follow people even more because I feel like I have a connection to them. And I learn so much now. Like, before I was kind of like just fly by the pants kind of girl, just kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, I know that. Okay, I'll listen to that. Now I'm like totally zoomed in. Like, I know them. They are cool, and I love everything they're freaking talking about and what they're bringing to the table. And I met so many great connections with, I've met several of you girls. Everybody was just fabulous. I love our girls.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. It's so good to hear great feedback. And, watching you, I was so jealous going over there, and a couple of the Melbourne chicks went over there too and said how much fun they had. And yeah, I'd definitely come into the next one. Now, I can't keep everyone sitting in the green room, so I'm going to bring some more people on. Hey, Jackie, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Glad you can make it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Well, I connected. I'm probably the newest one here. My husband onboarded me. He's a total techie. I am not.
Yes.
But I feel like I know you.
I'm with you on that one.
I know, because I listen to you guys every month. I feel like I know you all because I'm a people person. But it was Serena I connected with because another Canadian, which was really nice to meet. But having followed the conference online and Twitter following, I don't really post myself, but just getting to do it all. So I played around with the testnet, with my wallet, thought I had done it, no big deal. When all of a sudden, big glitch with the MetaMask wallet. And my husband, oh no, you just got lost in the weeds, Anyway.
Well done. That's fantastic, Jackie. Good to see you getting in there and giving it a go.
Thank you.
Yeah, how did it go for you? Was it easy?
Parts of it, I must say, it's not bad. But then I kind of get in and over my head and read again and watch you guys. And Serena had a great learning video on Heatron, and so the pieces are fitting together, but it's a slow go, not coming from the tech piece. Have come from the psychology, sociology piece. It's just, very different. But I love the community is amazing. Because I just get this, there's nothing like this in any other crypto community.
I agree.
That community doesn't really, exist, but this community is amazing. Yeah. So I'm really happy to meet all you guys. I'm probably the oldest one here, but keen.
Age is just a number. It's just a number, Sammy, right? It's just a number. It doesn't mean anything.
I'm big time into longevity.
Exactly. Same.
It's the community is so fascinating. I posted about it yesterday because I had the most surreal experience in Spaces, where I was in there with Sequoia, who many of you guys met in Vegas, and heard in Spaces. She's amazing. And she was talking about Treasure Chest, which is her NFT project, and a portion of proceeds go to cancer research. Hexray Doc was in there at the time, and he jumped in and was like, research is great. Screening is the most important, life-saving tool we have right now when it comes to cancer. Breast cancer was the topic of the time. As soon as he said that, I realized I was late scheduling my own screening, that I was way overdue. And I don't have any issues, but they were tracking something just to do it. So I had to go more regularly than once a year. I literally dropped out of Spaces, made the appointment, went back into Spaces, and I'm like, thank you. I hung up without saying anything. I dropped out, dropped back in, and then I had the appointment, and everything's fine. And now I'm on a 12-month schedule, which is awesome. But I'm like, that's the community. That's what the community does today. Wherever the assets are, whether you're 10 years staked or waiting on Pulsechain, the community is a benefit today. We can all benefit from that today, and that was just the trippiest experience I've had with the community so far.
Absolutely, that's you've made some really good points there, and it is overwhelming even sometimes how much love and support there is in our community, and I think there's the genre in the community is compassion, and even Crypto Stylist video about Nike I was watching just this morning, which I love. I wear it all the time. I'm a homebody. I work from home. No one sees me, but there's a little bit of rebellion there, and I guess it brings people together because they can see through the bullshit. But hey, we've got one more lady. Hey, Sandy B, how you going? Can you hear us?
Hey.
How are you?
Good to see you again.
This is the first time we've had a full house on Discourse. Thank you, ladies. Hey, Serena.
Sorry, what was that?
This is the first time we've had a full house on Ladies Discourse.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We've never had this many people, so it's pretty cool. Thank you guys all for coming. It's so awesome.
You started the whole.
Yeah. Well, Serena was one of the first the first female lady streamer, and so she started it all, and here she is today, and we're really leaping forward in leaps and bounds. I've heard so many wonderful things about Ladies Discourse, even though we're only on once a month. I'm actually really surprised about all the feedback I've got from my mates here in Australia and overseas. How amazing people actually watch us. It's it's mind blowing, really.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't be a show if it wasn't for all our lovely, beautiful lady guests. At the end of the day, and that you watch and you come on the show. It's what makes us be bigger and better, and bonds us as a community. So what's been happening, Sandy? How's life over there?
She's muted.
Yeah, Sandy, you're on mute.
Oh, there we go. I'm not real high tech here. Everything's great here in sunny California. I'm so thrilled to meet all of you. I see you online, and it's really growing, and women are so amazing. And I'm sorry I missed Las Vegas, but I'm excited to hear about all the details. And I really appreciate everything everyone is offering, and the connection. I think in all of Richard's gifts to us, the finances are great, but connection, especially in this time of isolation and lockdown, it's really beautiful and really healing. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Sandy, are you still in lockdown over there?
No, not so much. But I mean, just, worldwide, everybody's so isolated still.
Yeah, true. And I know for us, we went through a 2-year lockdown on and off. And when I went to Sydney, which is 9 hours drive north or a 1 hour flying time, it was like a different world. Like they never stopped. It was no one was wearing masks and people were out and together. And in Melbourne, it's like everyone was still sleeping and scared to leave their homes. And very, very different parts of the world. But absolutely, Sandy, it's such a good point. A lot of us spent a lot of time in lockdown. I spent a long time every day watching Discourse Syndicate and learning about testnet. It's been amazing.
Yeah. Are you, Sammy? Did you have big floods where you are?
Yeah. So far north, New South Wales and Queensland just had really big floods. So a lot of people lost everything, cars, homes, and like over 100 years, big floods, like big.
Wow.
But yeah, not down south. We don't really get that kind of weather down here. We do, but not as bad as what they had it. But yeah, it's getting better. The sun's drying up all the rain, but nothing like Hurricane Katrina. No way, like on that level. But yeah, it's pretty bad. So how is everybody? What's been happening?
Getting ready for Pulsecon already. Does that make any difference?
It's gonna be so.
I got my flyer.
I'm ready to be back in Vegas.
Okay, scan it. Everybody scan it.
I'm ready.
Planning trips to visit some of my friends from Vegas in real life.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you guys all
and
going?
Sammy, we are so excited that you get to come and get to be a part of it. Sammy's going to be there.
I've never been to the States, so it's like my first time, and it's going to be amazing. But I think the only reason I'm coming this time is because they've dropped quarantine, and you only have to do a rat test. So, yeah, fingers crossed. I'm excited. But not until like my flights are booked and everything. It's real. It's not real yet. But who else is going?
I'm going. I'm definitely going. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm getting on Joker's bus.
Who's definitely going?
Oh, yes.
Going on Joker's bus.
Good luck.
There better be a stripper pole on that bus. I'm going to be disappointed.
I saw your post. Hexy Quinn is going to be there too, she says.
Yes. Yay. Finally.
I'm hosting a ladies' brunch, Viber Finance is hosting a ladies' brunch, so I'll get details.
Are we actually going to get to have one of those?
Yes, this time I'm really putting it together because I'm doing it way ahead of time and I have a place picked out. So.
Oh, nice.
So fun. I was in a cabana this with some pool. We were all missing serious water and sun in March.
So when is everybody getting there? 2 days before? Are we doing something before everything? How is it going to work out? I'm getting there a couple days early.
I'll do what other people do. If there's stuff to do, then I'll go early. That'll be fun.
There's going to be plenty to do.
Okay, well, let's organize it. Yeah.
Yeah. Is everyone staying at the Hilton?
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I'm going to be there probably from maybe the 4th because, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's flight over on the 3rd. So, yeah, I'll be there from the 4th. And, if anyone wants to hang out, hit me up. We can do hang out.
It'll be fun.
So tell us about the Hex conference. You know, you looked like you were having an awesome time over there.
Lindsay, you want to take this one?
Oh man, I don't even know where to start. You know, honestly, the best part about this conference was seeing the amount of people that were actively engaged in the speaking activities themselves, coming in and actually coming physically sitting in front of that panel and supporting the speakers. Getting up there for a lot of us, it's not easy getting in front of a crowd, and to have so many people in one spot support you and getting and you're all there for the same reason. You can just really feel the energy in the room too. And so that's what I kept saying before this conference, if you're shy about Pulsecon or if you're shy about those things, don't be shy, get out there, get your ticket, come and meet everyone. That's how community solidifies, and that's how these things keep continuing to grow in a positive manner when we have the caliber of people that we have here on this panel today. Women like us were at this conference, and I looked around and I was like, ah, yay. So I can't wait for that to just keep growing. Come on in. There's so many of us. Yay.
Yeah.
I know it's very awesome because we love the guys in our community. We love them, but there's just too many. So we just need to come in and not take over. We don't have to take over. We just need to be present. That's all.
Balance it out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you guys went to all the parties over there, Nagaboo's mansion party and any other parties? What'd you do at nighttime?
I mean, I just stayed in my hotel and ordered room service. I don't know what anybody else did.
I heard that Freddie Quotes had a big party that was supposed to be really fun. Did you guys go to that?
It was very meeting everyone there was networking at it was so weird. It was like networking at a family party almost, because you kind of know these people or get a sense of who they might be through connecting with them on screen, and then getting to know them in person. You're like, oh, you're the same person. Okay, check. All right. And then really, I think a lot of us had the moment where we looked around at each other and we're like, okay, we're all here for 15 years together, and this is cool. It was just a really fun environment.
That's such a good description. It reminded me a bit of a family reunion where it's you've heard about your third cousin once removed, but you've never met in person. So you feel like you kind of know them, but then you actually meet in person. So it was this. Okay, so let's stay in touch after this and not just see each other once a year, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's nice to meet real people.
Imagine walking into a room with people that you see on TV. Well, for me, it's YouTube. I put it on my TV. So that you admire, that you've been listening to all this time. And oh my God, you have them right in front of you. Obviously, I wanted to see the ladies, and I was able to meet Miss Lindsay and Miss Susie Q. Hi, Susie. And I can't wait to meet you all of that. I'm sorry, guys, I have technical difficulties, but you know what? Nothing is stopping this Hexicon.
Where is it?
Nothing. So
that's fine. We can work with that. It's not an issue. So yeah, it would have been amazing to meet everyone at the conference and all go partying together and Nagaboo's house. Now, there was an incident that we probably should discuss briefly because, us women being strong women, we don't let that stop our lives. But, it is always important when you go to events or go to nightclubs or big places and you are drinking, always just be on guard and keep your drinks close to you and, stay safe. Because
yes,
anyone didn't know about it, there was a couple of drinks that were spiked at the Nagaboo Mansion party.
That was not cool, and whoever did that, I swear to them, I hope they get all their crypto stolen. I just say, because that was not cool. That was I hope they get hacked. I hope all their shit is gone. I'm just saying, because karma is a bitch. They should have not done that.
That's a very small minority of our community, and most of us are loving, and we love our guys, we love our girls, and don't let us hold us back. You know, we're still going to party. We're just going to be cautious. That's all. Like anywhere, like go anywhere in your own town, you just got to be always cautious. You know.
Well, let me tell you this. I knew the person that one of the people, and I'm not mentioning any names, that happened to. And I was at Freddie Quote's party, and we were partying it up pretty hard with the alcohol. Okay, she was there for 2 drinks in that way, so we all knew that that was not cool.
We can look at the good side of this, because as Hexicans, we really need to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
And that was something that did come together organically. And I want to thank Lindsay and whoever else started the direct message group for all the ladies. So I ended up connecting with HexCB and a few others, and we had like a whole safety check. Like we'd Uber places together. We would get back, like text each other when we were safely back in our room. And that was one of the things that we were able to put together. And then, just share information. Like CZ and I were at a party, and, we decided we were going to get our drink from the bar and with a lid on it. And just, that was going to be, in our hands with a lid.
That's crazy, because remember, we did that the night before, or the 2 nights before. Like, I was just like, well, I've been to parties. We don't know these people. Let's put a lid on it. Yeah. And then that happened. And I was kind of like, whoa,
Hey, maybe we could get some sippy cups made, like Hex ladies.
Yeah, let's do it.
My best friend gave it to me, so this is my Friday night baby bottle, I guess you call it.
I understand that. Yeah. Hold on.
That's why I drink water when I'm out. Like if I'm out at parties and I don't really know anybody, and I don't necessarily feel like I have to be on guard. If I have to be on guard somewhere, I'm out. I don't want to be there. That's not the place.
But that's the thing. You don't have to feel on guard, but look what happened. Because I don't want to feel that way either.
You're always on guard.
Yeah, well, guys, next time there's a party, an event, I'll take care of you guys. I don't drink. Aww. So I'll take care of all of you guys. I'll drive you around. If you're coming to Las Vegas to the convention, I'll make sure you get your ride. If you don't get the limo, of course. I'll drive you from the airport to the hotel to the parties and back and forth. So
you're so sweet.
I just danced the whole time. That was
Pulsecon. Just put up a minivan full of Mexicans.
Hey, Nagaboo, you're on the chat. Next one in September.
Nagaboo, your party was
awesome. Have you ever heard of that nail polish that if you put it in your drink, if you drink it turns color?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Really? Maybe we got to get some of that.
Yeah, whatever we can do, because it's
here's
public
Nagaboo. Nagaboo, thank you.
One place, so.
Hey everyone, thanks for that super chat, especially you, Raquel Michelle. I'm always impressed by your
welcome. Woo!
Yeah. Thanks, Raquel.
Thank you.
Documentary footage.
Awesome.
The documentary footage of Raquel and RG3. It was really good.
Yeah, love it.
I can't wait to hear the whole story, Raquel's whole story. It's incredible.
It's an amazing story. I love his story.
Oh yeah, Raquel, I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I think all of us are. You already grabbed my heart, and I think probably a lot of the ladies here as well. And can't wait to see that. The whole thing. It's going to be really, really cool. And yeah, thank you once again. And thank you for the other super chats that I've missed. Yeah. So anyway, like I always like to hear how people got into Hex. Like it's just something. Being from a place in Australia, it's very quiet. No one really was in Hex when I got in, and I really love hearing how the people. Everyone's heard my story, so I'm not going to go on. But some of the newer ladies that are on here today for the first time, I'd love to hear how you all got in there. Anyone wants to start?
I'm not shy, guys. I just had technical difficulties. I told Sammy, please send me a message. Stop me if I'm going to, if I feel the energy in the room, starting with the music, the opening music, that was amazing. So let me tell you how I started. I have 2 children. I was here at home during the lockup, and I started studying the stock market. And then my teacher keeps saying, no, crypto is bad, crypto is bad, crypto is bad. And what did I do? I have to find out if it's really bad, if it's that monster that everybody talks about.
Rebel.
So one of my best friends was into Hex, and he kept talking about Hex since 2020, 2019. And I didn't pay attention to him. So I said, you know what, let's find out what this Hex is all about. And that's when I said, I want to be part of this. I want to be part of this change. I want to be part of the world that Richard Hart is creating. He is giving me hope for the future, not for mine. I'm very happy with my present, and I'm sure I'm going to be happy about what's coming next. But for my children's future, he is making a difference. He's changing the world. He's changing the world to a world that I want my kids to live in.
Yes.
So I have to be part of it. I have to be part of it. He's changing the world. He needs soldiers like us. He needs people like us. He's making us millionaires because he will need our support. And if he's going to make a world better than I'm living in today, or we're all living in today, you know what? This mom right here, Richard, you have my support. And I'm sure the ladies and all the moms out there will also support you, because
for sure.
it is incredible what you're doing. Thank you. And you ladies, like I said before, I don't know if it was broadcast or not, but for me, being here with a room of powerful, beautiful, incredible ladies like all of you are, is a dream come true. So thank you for making this happen. Thank you. I'm gonna cry. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Thank you. I swear.
And that's so true. Richard Hart is such an amazing human being doing amazing things, and I always love hearing people, so much they love him. That's how I felt in 2017 when I started following. Just like, oh my God, who is this guy? And it's come to the point where I actually feel sorry for people who don't know about him. It's like they're really missing out on something really, really special. But enough of my blabbing. Who's next?
I know, it's like, you know what? And I tried to look for information. I did not find information for me. I'm not a technical person. I have no idea what crypto meant, what the blockchain meant. And I had to look for something on YouTube, of course, and Google. I Googled it, like Richard said, and I couldn't find anything. So I created on what I know how to do, little by little, what I've learned through you guys. Moms in Crypto is very simple. It's very like crypto, Moms in Crypto 101. It's just like the basics, how corn turned into gold, how gold went into the bank, how the bank. Simple, very simple. So moms and kids could learn. And I also did the Hex Burger Challenge. I did the what else? I have it written down here. The Richard Hart Fan Club. So I handle the Richard Hart Fan Club. Yay! And Instagram. He needs a fan club, guys. Come on.
That's awesome.
He's the only guy in crypto who has a fan club.
Is that an Instagram?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in that club.
Yeah, yes, you are. That's me, the crazy one.
I need to join that. That sounds cool.
I have multiple personalities, guys. So that is the different side of me.
Does the fan club have more men or women?
It has 50-50 and probably
50-50?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
I have to go check. I haven't done that, but it's about 405 members.
I love that.
It's really good. It's fun. It's just all about Richard. If you like Richard, it's dedicated to him, respectfully done, Hope no one gets upset about what I post in there, but it's all about him. Yay! And it's dedicated to someone who, you know, deserves it. And then we have the crypto carpool with my daughter. Sorry, ladies, in case the internet goes down, I have to talk fast. I'm taking over for the last 15 minutes. Crypto carpool when I interview my kids and my daughter especially about what she knows about crypto. It's kind of crazy, but that's it. Thank you.
Awesome.
You're awesome.
Thank
I'm
you.
so glad
Good
you're
night.
here. No, don't leave. Don't leave.
No, don't go
No,
anymore.
I'm not leaving. I just talk too much.
I'm so
I
glad
told
you're
you,
here.
Sammy.
Please come back. Let's keep it going.
Susie, every time I see that photo, it reminds me of an album cover. I don't know which one, but it's like completely tickling the back of my, like, I don't know, my childhood memory banks back when everything was still mine. Like I will figure it out.
I had to bring this. I had to bring my hats.
I love it.
Susie, you are so random. I love it. Oh my gosh. I can't.
Hex 19 took us to dinner.
Excellent segue into my story.
Oh my gosh.
Some people know, at this point, a lot of people know because there were 600 people at the last conference in Vegas and 300 at the meetup, but I'm a Hex 19's daughter. And so I was introduced to the community through Dad. Dad's a unique bird, to say the least.
I didn't know that.
Nobody gets onboarded, nobody my age gets onboarded by their dad. They get onboarded by like their 20-something-year-old nephew, maybe their kid, you know, maybe their grandkid, depending on how early they started. But I was onboarded through Dad. Dad and I had been talking about crypto for a couple of years by then. He was involved in this project and knew it was coming long before it launched. So Dad was involved early. I didn't get involved with him until just before a big payday. He threw it out to the family, and I'm the one that picked up the gauntlet. That's kind of always been, we have photographic evidence of him reading me the Wall Street Journal when I was 6 months old. So that's just,
wow.
I'm in legacy finance. But I have to tell you, when I entered this world, I knew nothing. I felt like I was in my really early 20s again, trying to digest the language of legacy finance for the first time all over again. The language is completely different. It's not default to me. Just because I know finance doesn't mean I know anything about crypto. So I've been trying to, learn while I do my day job, raise my kids, do all that. See my parents who aren't that young anymore. No offense, Dad, Mom. Hi, family 19. They're all watching at right now. So yeah.
Wow, what an amazing journey. And I remember watching Hex 19. I was listening to him on Maddie's stream, and my heart was just sinking. And looking at all that Hex, I was just like, oh my God, such a lot. But what really impressed me was how your father spoke of saying, it's not a big deal. I've got my family. I've always been wealthy, and to me that just raised awareness of it's not really important because look what you've got. If you got that, you got everything, and you can always make money in crypto. There's always going to be opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Dad's philosophy is if you did it once, you can do it again. And when it happened, it was terrifying. I was terrified, and it wasn't about. I was literally terrified, and it wasn't about the money. Stress. I've seen stress events like that take down people much younger than my parents, people younger than me, people my age. Hex photographer was very candid about having stress-related issues on Twitter the other day.
Yep.
A few years ago, a friend of mine that I've known since grade school had a similar situation. We're talking about somebody who's not even yet 50. So when it happened, my first reaction was this. I was terrified. because of the health, just like, are you going to be okay? Are you going to be okay? Are you going to be okay? Is everyone okay? Like, we're okay. Like, we're okay, but are you okay? And once we got through that moment, then it was just like, the postmortem on, okay, the security, what's the lesson learned? There's still opportunities in this ecosystem. So, we're not, super spiritual, whatever, but we do tend to at least, not that things happen for a reason, but if things happen, we will make them reasonable as a family. Like, we'll find the reason, we'll find the path forward. And so we're like, okay, big security lesson. Let's do better. Let's be candid about the experience for the sake of others.
But you know what, I hate to say it, and I don't look at others' misfortune to really. I mean, I actually learned a lesson from what happened to your dad. Like, after watching him, I'd stopped watching the stream. I went through my phone because I thought I screenshotted my feed like ages ago, and I went and took a deep dive, like thoroughly through my phone, and I did find some screenshots. So for me, thank you. I mean, it's a shame I had to take notice after something terrible like that happened, but thank you to you and your dad for making one. I'm one of probably many who just double checked on their security for those reasons.
Amazing.
No, Dad, Mom, and my family is like just a living, breathing T-share. Like, they're just the gift that keeps on giving, with no stopgap. Because it goes down through, even he's got some adult grandkids. It just keeps giving. And I mean, and that's why when I say, it's the community, like, that's what I have today. I have you guys today, no expectations from the work of others when it comes to the sacrifice stuff. No, the hex is long staked. So, but, just where your head is, keep your head where your feet is and enjoy what you've got. And right now we've got you, all of us, Mom, Dad, me.
Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
Attitude is everything. We're proud of you.
Yes.
We're proud of you, Dad.
Respect.
Well, he was so amazing, and I appreciate so much. He took us a bunch of girls all out to dinner, and that's where, that was so much fun. I appreciate it. I have to take him out to dinner. Ask him.
That was super fun.
If you're out there, I'm taking you to dinner now.
So I met Susie, and then it was like, she's like, oh, I'm here, but I'm not with the group tonight for dinner. I'm like, you are now. And then Susie had like 5 other ladies, and the next thing we know, it's Dad, Mom, me, and like 5 other ladies. And I'm like, oh, happy dad. Dad in his natural element.
Well, it's our turn.
Was he the one standing on the table? Just kidding.
No. Next time.
Yeah, it was so much fun meeting everybody at the conference, and all the people that I've been watching on YouTube, to go and stand and look in their eyes and just say, yes, you're not a robot. You're a real person. So that was so incredible, and I loved every moment of it, meeting everybody. And I don't really go on social media so much, but I've been doing a little bit of the Twitter and sharing all the fun things I've got, stickers.
So I'm actually I really want to find out more about Crypto Stylist. I've kind of seen you coming up and doing some shows, streaming on YouTube. I just kind of want to know your story, because I don't think I know much about you, but I know that you're pretty fabulous. But other than that, I want to know more.
Yes. Yes. Oh no, thanks.
What's your story, girl?
Well, I work in fashion, so I work on the buying side. So I work with a team of buyers, and for a department store in London. So I'm in London, and I got into crypto last year for the Pulsecon sacrifice. A friend of mine just said, invest money in this. I really trust him. I didn't ask any questions, and I just put some money in, right? But then I was like, you know what? I should maybe research what I just put my money in and understand what I just invested in, and because I can get excited about it. And when I started to research, I started to see all these videos about Hex. So I saw like Whales Only, Crypto Panda. I watched Discourse Syndicate. Like there's Huddle Dog, like Hexologist. I started to see like Gerardo, and I was like, this actually sounds really amazing, and I think that I should invest in it. So I bought some Hex, and then I reached out to Whales Only, and I was like, I just asked him a lot of questions and asked him about Hex, and he's the one who convinced me to actually stake. So I staked like literally the day that I bought, like right after I bought the Hex. And then ever since then, I mean, I've just had the good fortune the meetup, the 2-year anniversary was in London. So I got to meet so many Hexicans at that party. And it was remarkable. I just felt like when I got there, I felt like, gosh, I'm at home. Like these are people who are like-minded. We have common interests, same values. So nice. And we had dinners every night. Like it was incredible. So I'm so happy, and I feel so I just feel like, okay, this is my group. And so I make content more about branding and and also onboarding. I'm going to do a lot more like why get into crypto, what is inflation, what is a wallet, like because none of my friends are in crypto, and so I'm trying to get people outside of our community onboarded. So a lot of fashion people, and I have like influencer friends that I'm going to start co-streaming with, doing TikToks with, and things like that, so that we can grow the community, especially women. So
good story. And by the way, I love fashion. So love you, girl, already.
Yeah, fashion's pretty great. K4K is making fun of me. Invest first, research later. I know. It wasn't really
but
smart,
you said something that is. I actually was talking to Sammy about this the other day. In this community, you're going to find that you have a group of new people that are amazing in your life, that are your new friends. They're like-minded people. I have found since I've been in this community, it's been amazing and supportive. Now, what I'm also seeing is I have friends that are not so supportive. They don't get it. They think I talk to them like I'm an alien. Therefore, it's almost like they don't want no part of it. They think you're weird, and they disappear. And I'm noticing that a lot, and I'm okay with that, because the more that I do my research, and the more I know where we're going with this, and I know where we're going to be and how positive this is, they're left behind. I'm not the weird one. They are. Okay. And I love to just surround myself with people that are like you. And in this group, as women, we need that, because we are fewer than our men in this industry, but we are all like-minded. And that's what I love about this community, because I can literally pick up the phone and call Redbird and go, hey, blah, 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 just shoot the shit. And the same thing with Sammy, like, and I love that. And I've known them for a minute, and I know more and have the communication with them on this level that I can't with other people that I have been friends with for 20 years. So I don't know about in your industry where you are in London and how that's going to go, but I hope that you have better luck, because I'm telling you, this is it right here. This is the family. And I just found out from Jim Rat today that everybody's moving to Florida. They have their own little community in St. Petersburg. And I'm like, hell yeah, because that's where I'm buying property. So, yes, good to meet you. Good to hear your story. And I want to stay in touch.
Yeah, definitely. It's so nice to meet you too.
Yeah. Here's to you.
Yeah. Hex is an intelligence test.
You're muted, Sammy.
Whoop, sorry. I'm glad you asked, because I wanted to hear about crypto stylists too. And wanted to make a job in London. I mean, doing that kind of thing. I mean, as I said, I'm not a big fashionista like CZ here. I've lived my life. But so, what will you be wearing to Pulsecon? Crypto stylist. What's your fashion?
I always me a crypto stylist because I have no idea.
I always borrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna hire her because I'm gonna have that money to hire her to style me. Okay.
I mean, I'll do it for free, but I'll help you find something good. But I always borrow samples from designers, so I can give it back and then that way you just wear it once, and then and then you can wear things that maybe aren't out in the market yet, which is cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I actually don't like getting dressed up. I like more day-to-day clothes. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's my dog. She loves coming to say hello on DS. I have to get her away. I'm giving her salmon.
Oh yeah.
What is that, Sammy? What are you eating?
I'm a stylist for some consulting because here in the mountains it's yoga pants and flannels. Like I don't know what I'm doing.
Listen, I love yoga pants and I love flannel.
I live in them.
It's grunge. It's cool.
I live in them, sure.
Yeah, we need your help.
No, you guys all look great. I always say that personal style is about what makes you feel good. Like if you feel good and you exude that, then you look great. It doesn't matter if someone else actually likes what you're wearing or doesn't like what you're wearing. It's about what you like, and that's like, I always, always, always stress that. So, because people always ask my opinion about Richard and what he wears. And I'm like, well, he loves what he wears and he loves clothes and he has a real point of view about it. So I'm like, I know how and his thought process behind buying things and why he chooses things. And I'm like, it makes him feel so good. So, and he exudes that. So I love it. Even if it's not something, is it to my taste? I'm more minimal. No, but that doesn't matter. It's for him, not for me. So
it's a statement piece for him and let him do him. I love it. I mean, except for the airplane bag, I can't.
It's more of like a collector's item. It's not.
No, I know. It's like a museum.
Art. Yeah.
Nice, so cute.
And he also said that he wanted to get into fashion, like designing and maybe his own line. So that's part of this movement of the Hexicans. This is not stopping at just shopping in other places. He has a fashion style, and we have a fashion stylist here. So maybe it will be a good match.
And then we have the lovely Suzanne.
Wait, you have one too.
Nice.
Whatever you do, I love it. You guys look so pretty. I love that. So you're a stylist. I had my own business as a stylist as well, but I wasn't a clothing stylist. I did hair for a very long time. I was a makeup artist, and I did a lot of stuff. And COVID hit. When COVID hit, we were gone. So I never came back from it. And my husband found Hex, and we got in just in time, and then everything else just fell in place. And so I'm not trying to do my whole story, but I just want to say, like, I have some connection. Like, I love making people feel good about themselves. I love that is just who I am as a person. I mean, like, someone comes in and they like just do something with my hair, just whatever, and the gratification that they would get is just what fulfill me. And I love doing
so
that.
Fulfilling. So, I agree.
But
it's the
I'm retired now. I don't work. So
good for you.
Awesome.
You look awesome. You're doing good work now.
Great.
Anyway, enough of me.
Hey,
Susie. We want more.
Susie Q, you didn't tell us how you got into Hex.
Oh my God.
Oh, you can. Good. Go.
Yeah. No, I've been in crypto. Right after COVID hit, I got into a paid thing, and saw intramercial. And so I got into that and started opening my wallets and buying some of the coins, and just watching YouTube, just learning from YouTube. And then I saw Richard on Crypto Vanta. I started watching that a lot, and buying some of those coins. And when I saw him, it was like, whoa, that truth. It's just that truth that hits you of like, wow, this is different than anything that I'm hearing out there. And so then I just started following him, and bringing in my coins, like, it's like, right? And it's been amazing. And I love the community. I started connecting with everybody and going to the conference, and I feel great about it. Where I am, it is hope. It's freedom. I love freedom. That's always been huge for me. And I've owned my own business, most of my life, so I know what that's like. And it's just something different that is unlike anything else out there. So great. I'm just grateful to be here with everybody. And I love Richard. And CZ and Moms in Crypto and Sandra and Lindsay and Sammy, everybody. So I love all you girls.
Oh, cool. We love you too, Fizzy Q, and thanks so much.
Love you so much, girl.
Thank you.
So much fun with all of your balloons and just coins, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you are you are my people. Like there were trinkets and things.
Girl, I thought you were about to pull out some pups next. I was like, what the hell? She got up in there. Like
I had no clue what I was doing, It's like, let's just start with Richard Hart. It's like the first podcast ever. It was like, okay, let's throw some coins, bring a balloon. Sorry, Richard.
It was like Mary Poppins' bag. Like here's a balloon, and here's some coins, and here's an Easter egg. And I was like,
I'm glad she went after me, because if she would have gone before me, what do I do? How can you top that? She brought out balloons and coins, and on the middle of wait, let me say something funny. In the middle of the convention, all of a sudden, you felt coins coming from the sky, and people start looking around. What's going on? What is going on? A shower of coins.
I wanted to do more.
It was her. She was throwing coins on the air without anyone noticing, and all the coins were coming down in the middle of the conference. It was funny, but it's a pleasure. So much amazing energy you have, Susie. It was beautiful.
There we go. Where's my hat?
So have you guys tried out your testnet, like really hardcore, and seeing how all that went and how, everything lined up?
Yeah, I did. I last night I staked some pulse. I farmed some pulse, some pulsec, and pulsex. Yes, yeah. I don't know really what I was doing, but I did it.
Any problems?
No, really. No. Actually, I'm looking forward to
so smooth. It's so good.
My staking reward. So I'll probably check that later on tonight. But yeah, everyone should check it out and have a play around with it. You'll probably be like me, not know what you're doing, but it's all good fun. It's all good fun.
Anyone else? Feels good when you do it and it works.
Yeah. And the buy and burn contract seems to be working, according to Richard. He tweeted that today, so that's really exciting because it's so important.
Cool.
In between work and making sure the beasts were fed so that I could come in uninterrupted, I was listening to a little bit of Crypto Coffee's happy hour, and they were talking about different stuff.
Love him. I love him. I learned so much from him. I really do. He's amazing.
I meet Dad there on Fridays, so when I don't have the kids. But today, of course, was work, kids, joining you guys. It was a little bit crazy. Just a little bit of stuff.
So, Crypto Stylist, you have been in there checking it out a little bit. Maybe you want to explain some more. So there's farming, there's pooling, and then there's staking. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. That's what I know. Mm-hmm.
And then is there also adding liquidity another thing you can do on it on the Pulsec?
I haven't done that. Yeah, I haven't done that, but I think K4K did it on his his video. He did a really good demo in his video on all the things that you can do on the testnet. He went through everything, and he explains it really well.
Oh, fantastic!
Amazing.
Yeah,
it's
his
so
testnet video. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good. He's very educational. I pop him on, and so for me, I'm a girl. I'm in the beauty box. Like coming into this, it's totally outside everything I ever stand for. So you get to find those people in this community that you can really listen to and learn from. Another one, just want to mention another female I have learned so much from, because I'm always in spaces, is Hexy Cajun. She is super amazing, and like you learn so much from her. And I mean, she's just on there all day. Like you can pop in anytime, and if you have questions, she knows it. And she's amazing. I just want to give her a shout out, by the way, if she's listening. So.
Yeah. Have you guys been listening to SJ Sci-Vive? She's recording.
Yeah.
She's on chapter 3 now. Her voice is just beautiful.
Nice. I started chapter 1 today while I was, in spreadsheet mode versus conference call mode. So that's kind of my plan, is to, go through that. That's kind of what I do to try to marry my legacy finance brain with my crypto finance brain. Is at first I had to keep them totally separate, or else I'd probably do something weird in a presentation with the executive team, and that wouldn't be good. But so listening to him I was so grateful for her to do that, because listening to them while I work is perfect.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we want to talk more about the styles. What's the new thing we should be wearing for the Hex? The Hex conference. Dress us.
Well, glamour is back. Like people are getting really dressed up. They want like couture. They want special order. They like sequins, feathers. It's super extra, which is nice and it's fun. I mean, every now and again, it's really, really fun. And also clothes are really sexy, like cutouts everywhere and like super tight. And I mean, you're naked. Like women are like running around London naked, and like the skimpier and the sluttier it is, the better it sells. So I'm like, okay,
get ready, girls.
Like, it's freezing. What are you doing?
I don't know about the cutouts. Kind of sale with a certain age and a certain number of kids, but yeah, we'll see. The sequence of the feathers. Shoulders. I'll go for the feather. We'll start with feathers, and then we'll see.
And then
I like feathers.
And then suiting,
save it for Vegas.
Yeah, I know that would be good. And then, but the other thing, a lot of women wear suits. They wear suits a lot. Like
love
I guess
suits.
kind of make a statement.
Suits are my thing. I love suits, because you can do a woman's tuxedo suit with a nice freaking bodysuit underneath. You can do so much with suits. I think they're classy. You can dress them up. Oh,
so cute.
You can dress them up, and
cute guys.
Your suit for the
then Blue Day in the house. Yay, finally.
Well, it's a new age too, man. Oh, you got yours too. Oh, there she is. This is cute.
Yes. Yes.
Girls.
Yes,
I
come
love
on.
the color. The color is really nice. Is that denim? No, it's just blue.
It's just blue.
Go this way or it can go this way.
It's really nice, especially with your guys' blonde hair.
With the flower. I like the flower picture that you have.
Yes.
Oh
I
my
love that.
God. I've been trying to get on here for like an hour, man. I got this new HP.
Thanks, Crypto Keeper.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you,
Crypto
thank
Keeper.
you.
That's really nice.
You made it, Nessa.
Pulse in 2 years. I don't know.
Get out of town, Jack. I'm like, what is going on here? I can't log on. I saved my whole day for this crap. Like,
She's calling me like, help me. I'm like, I can't talk.
I know I couldn't even help myself. I'm like, it's a new HP. I can't even log it on, man. Like, how do you even do this? Like,
I love you.
Well, I was like, oh my.
Better late than never, honey. You good.
I'm like setting it. I'm trying to set up. I'm like, I can't get it on. I can't do it. Like, what's going on here? See, I still don't even know how to do it. How do you do this? This way? No, this way?
You're doing it. You're doing it.
Oh, there it is.
You're doing it.
This way? Oh, there I go. I'm backwards. I'm so dyslexic. It's not even funny. Chris. She's laughing at me. Oh, I'm good. How'd your meeting go?
We lost Sammy.
For you.
Better late than sorry.
Let's hear it. Let's hear all the wonderfulness.
Did you,
teacher.
Red Solo.
Did you get married in Vegas?
I sure did.
I thought so.
Did you see that?
Tell us about your wedding.
I knew you were.
Yeah, that was me all the way.
Did it go well?
Well, you know. I'm just kidding. It is marriage. I'd rather be married to my sister Robin, but hey, guess what? A blue jay landed on my deck.
I'm so happy for you.
Finally, yeah, 2 of them, yeah, and then came back again.
I love that.
We got a couple of more. Well, I don't know. Our snow's melting kind of early this year, so I might see the redbirds here sooner than we normally do. But
right. Well, I got redbirds all day, but I ain't got the blue jays. They finally came and landed. I know, totally off topic, I'm sure, but I don't even know what we're talking about. I just finally got time. What's going on, man? I'm like, I was so frustrated. I was about ready to throw this HP out the window. Like, I was like, I called George. He's like picking up all the kids from school. I was like, I'm about ready to throw this new HP out the window. Like, I don't know how to work this electronic. I'm serious. I'm not lying. Like, I just got on Tweet or whatever it's called. I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know how to.
Oh my God!
I just really started paying bills with like a card and not cash. Like, I'm like cash in hand.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
I don't even know. Well, I'll figure it out.
And you did. You're here.
You're here. So tell us about your wedding.
We'll let her in after the meeting. That's our
Blue
friend.
Jay. Tell us about your beautiful wedding, because not everybody knows what happened.
What happened?
Oh my gosh, you got married.
Woo!
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I think she couldn't dodge. Somebody said, no, she's wearing cowgirl boots. She said she can't run far.
I love that your party is still going. I just love that.
It was wonderful. It was awesome, to be honest. Like, it was certainly awesome. But I was like, oh my gosh, like, is this Elvis here? I like froze, and I was like, and Robin was there. Dad gave me away, Hex 19. He's like, I give this woman to you.
I was like, okay.
That was actually, it was kind of cute. So when I was visiting Vanessa and George, when she asked Dad, do you want to tell?
No, you can tell it.
So I was up visiting Vanessa and George at their beautiful home when she's like, do you think Dad would do it? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, his only question is probably going to be like, what do I need to wear? Because I don't think the man owns a suit anymore, nor should he. You don't have to when you're
just wear your shorts and your best Hawaiian shirt.
Yes. So it was really sweet because Melissa asked Dad, and he's like, well, what do you mean? What do you mean? I can't marry you? And
well, I can't wait until the parents come to the house too. We're gonna have a Hex meetup here, so with all the ladies, a Hex meetup. Yep. You're coming. You're coming. You're coming. You're coming.
I want to have what she's having, guys. I want one of those. Please.
Me too.
It was super fun. It was super fun though, the wedding. It was a long. I don't like to stay in Vegas too long, like not more than like 2 days, 2 or 3. 3 days is good. Two's awesome, but 7 days and then a mansion party. Oh my goodness. Balloon girl. Balloon girl. I'm like, oh, balloon girl here.
Have you ladies
We
looked
only
at
take
the
a balloon,
pictures?
one balloon.
Only one? No.
Only one.
I was like, oh my goodness, what's going on here?
Well,
You were playing.
That was the thing that was so bizarre about the Vegas trip for me personally, was that I've been burning the candle at both ends since right before Christmas. And I was like, I did not need a week in Vegas. I needed a yoga retreat. It was not, I'm like, this isn't, and then, I was supposed to be off work, but I wasn't off work. I was taking conference calls, and there was we tried to offload stuff, but I'm in the middle of a program build. And so there were certain things that I just couldn't not participate in.
Oh, there's the man. Should I answer it?
So I was really anxious about going to a city like Vegas, coming from my quiet little mountain, and spending that much time there. And I was like, how fried am I going to be when I get back? And
I have a question.
I
have a question for you, ladies. That you're more into Hex than me. Longer, I mean. What do you think it's going to be the coin that is going to perform the best? What do you think? Is it PLS, PLSX, the special reward token?
All the above.
All the above. I mean, there's so many good projects going on right now.
I think Pulsecon will do the best, fastest, but all of them are going to do amazing. So,
of course,
make sure you got yourself into all of them.
Like all at once?
Pulsecon?
Anyone that is, do you think it's going to be like, this is my horse? I'm betting on this one. I know
Pulsecon is going to be better for you than Pulse, but it doesn't even, at this point, it's all going to be great. Pulsecon is going to kick ass, though.
Short term, I think Pulsecon will probably do the best, and then
I'm not 100% on that because nobody knows. So at the end of the day, I think it's all going to be amazing, honestly.
I'm with Serena. It's different tools for the job, right?
Yeah.
Like in legacy finance, you've got CDs, you've got loans, you've got accounts, so it's kind of like saying, I really like my Phillips head better than my flathead screwdriver. They both have I really like my hammer better than my wrench. It's like, well, no, I don't really want my hammer if I'm trying to fix my toilet, then it just cause a hot mess. If I need a wrench, I need a wrench. If I need a hammer, I need a hammer.
Yeah, I mean, depends on what risk category are you playing in, so to speak, and are you playing or betting?
Yeah. And your
That's true.
timeline too, like depending on how, like if you're planning for 5 years or you want, gains sooner, or it just depends on everyone's different timeline and what they want at what point in their life, I guess. But yeah.
Well, I'm going to be in it for a minute, so I just know, we're in a good place, girls. We are in a good place.
For sure. 15 years.
Yeah,
crazy.
That's a good question, though, Georgia.
You know what's funny is that, like, that was a great question. So, when we all went to the Hex conference, we were like, oh, there's OGs. These people got in, and they're like, whoo, like, you just, like, wanted to learn. You just wanted to kind of be like, oh, my God. Well, we're OGs. Soon as Pulse happens and all that stuff, 2 years from now, people are going to come in because we're still going to have great projects coming. We have Hedron. We have so much. It's going to be endless, okay? We're going to be the OGs. And they're, oh, my God, you're OG. So where we are just, it's just great. I love it. I'm already an OG, not from Hex, but I'm just an OG because I'm old.
I'm a planktrum.
But with that being said,
phytoplankton, which is the lowest one on the seafood food chain. That's what I am. I'm not quite there yet, but I thought it was very important to be part of the convention. Why? Because a lot of you were saying, we were here last year and it was amazing. And I wanted to experience that. I wanted to see all of the people who have been part of Hex for a long time, not only 2 years, from longer than that. Well, Richard Hart's world or community. So I said, I have to be here. I have to be here in order to feel in a year, 2 years, 18 months, 15 years from now, what you guys felt being in Vegas at that time, or what you're feeling right now. Because I think it's something that it's not just one thing. It's going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing. So it's important. It was very important to be part of that in Vegas. Now, let's say, and I'm asking a question now for the moms. I'm going to go to let's say I have a mom on one of the school friends of my kids, and they ask me, oh, where should I put my money? I know we don't give financial advice, but
we do.
What would I tell them to do now? By sacrifice now, wait till it lounges?
And my kids, my adopted children, I was like, my son AJ just came up to me a couple days ago and said, Mom, what should I do with this money? I got $6,000 in the bank. And you know what I said?
What do you say?
I said, invest it. Put it in ETH.
He missed it? No more? Or he has to wait till
you just did it a couple days ago. Huh?
You just have to wait 2 more months till Pulse. Right. I said 2 more months because Richard always says 2 more months until it launches, and then I tell them you have to wait till it launches and then go, or should you buy Hex now and put it on your wallet so when
you should always keep buying Hex. Definitely keep buying your Hex. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, like where it is right now, just keep buying it. If you just keep buying it.
I said buy it now too. This is perfect time.
Hedron.
He's a little kid. He's only 18. He's got $6,000 in the bank. He put it all in there.
All in Hex?
Help him open up his wallet, everything, and then buy in, and I'm like, just keep it in there. Just hold. That's what you do.
This is like it's hard for me to. I don't know much. I know a lot, but I don't know much in order to tell someone, okay, do this, do that. But that's what I come to you guys, not for financial advice, but at least to tell me what would you do in your case,
Well, we just met, right? So what's your name again? I'm sorry.
I'm Georgia. My name is Hi. I'm sorry, I had the internet connection.
I'm Nessa Blue Jay.
I saw you. I was following you all over that Las Vegas. You didn't see me.
I'm new. I'm not very good at the whole.
tail on your dress, on your hat.
Oh, you were there.
I was there.
My veil, you mean? My wedding veil?
Your wedding veil, yes. You were amazing. I saw you and I saw your husband, and you guys were having an amazing time. My name is Georgia, and I'm new to the community. And I met Lindsay in Las Vegas. I'm the one who gave her tea.
Well, that's my sister
And I met
there in
Sissy
the right
too.
hand corner.
Yes.
I can't see it from your side, but
And I do have Moms in Crypto. It's just a new channel on YouTube.
right.
And it's dedicated just for moms who don't like me, that have no clue whatsoever about
Well,
cryptocurrency.
none of them do. All the moms.
Exactly. But you know what? When you
drilling me all night long, I'm like, if you can't go to Hex is so easy, a baby can do it on Google.
Exactly. But still, sometimes that could be a little bit complicated for people like me. So I try to break it down. You know, just like I was teaching it to my kids, because it's something I want to share. If I learn, I want to make sure it's recorded and share with whomever needs help as me. So, and I also have the Richard Hart fan club. So the decentralized fan club. There's no president. There's nothing. So Instagram.
Well, you know what happens is that they just take too many words that makes it too complicated. You know, like they're just like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, Mom, or I don't know what's going on here, and how do you do this? How do you switch it from that and meta swap and blah 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 blah, and then they don't realize that you have to. I don't know what's going on here. What's going on? Oh, I just saw myself. Gross. Okay. And then they
and then they fabulous, darling.
Oh, thank you, darling. But you know, they do that though, and then they drill you, and you're trying to explain like this is what you do, and then they don't listen because kids don't listen. Let's just face it, and you know, and you're trying to get them there, you know, with all their life savings. And
it's a learning. It's a learning. We continue learning. As moms, I learn every day. But we have a question from Crypto Keeper. Crypto Keeper, thank you. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I don't know what
I'm doing either.
No, it's not a question. He donated. So thank you again.
I don't know.
Thank you.
I'll take over and drive. Hello. Move over.
I think that's like a hope for a lot of people that are on, like a lot of women that are onboarding their friends, is that the hopes is when Pulsechain launches that it will be more accessible for women that don't have, you know, like Georgia was saying, you know, these moms that are coming in, they're buying a little bit at a time. Yeah, because I mean, how many people are, you know, not just women too, like people period are coming in, they're getting crushed with gas fees, right? And then they're feeling like defeated. They're already over leveraging, so their emotions are starting to get behind the gate, you know. Like this is the time where like seeing all your faces is so exciting to be on here, because you're drawing like really good positive attention to everything that's coming up, your product and projects that are coming. And we're disconcerting investors, right? We're looking at the upside and the downside of a thing, especially with women. We like that's, I feel like somebody had mentioned an IQ test like that. I feel like that's the Hex IQ test, is to know, like, if you don't know it by the math or know it by the like the fundamentals of crypto, then it's almost like it's a gut check, right? So
I'm with you, Lindsay.
Well, we do have friends that do call us all hours of the day. It's like, oh my gosh, did you see it dip? Oh my gosh, Ellis. Oh my gosh. And we're like, hold strong, you know, just stay there. Like everything's fine.
When you tell them delay gratification, my sister, what's going on? Wait, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 11 years. Wait.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't really
try anyways.
What you guys say, Robin? What you guys say, girl?
Oh, I was just going to for that. The ETH gas fees are they're a big barrier to entry for a lot of people that I've spoken with. I've been looking forward to Pulsechain. Wow, since I heard about it, because that's about the time when ETH just went from like, okay, this is annoying to this is a barrier to entry, a major one. Like what I do in legacy finance is I work in access to capital programs. so underserved markets. So this is a really big passion of mine. I'm looking forward to Pulsechain and really being able to kind of take off a little bit more with some ideas that are still kind of percolating, because it's the people that need this most right now are limited in their ability to get there. If you only have, back when, around the time of Big Payday, you could get into Hex for $500, and like I said, ETH gas fees were annoying, but they weren't like another $250 on top of it, depending on when people start. So that's kind of where, right now, it's not necessarily that, work is challenging. It's work, but the part of it that's a passion for me is that access to capital. I would like to transition more of my efforts into crypto and Hex, because I believe in DeFi. I really believe in DeFi. And so, yeah, speaking to what Lindsay said, and that's one of the reasons why I'm excited about Pulsechain. And so I don't know if it's my favorite coin because I think it's the one that's going to perform best, but it's my favorite coin because it's the one that I've been waiting for the longest. Not just because of sacrifice, but because of that entry.
Yeah, it's like I hate to go out there with that, but like there's a lot of projects out there that are worth taking a look at. And if you're getting all these, there's like massive amounts of airdrops that are happening all across the crypto world, and some of them are like massive samples, but also some of them are really tied to viable projects and things that are coming down like with ties to regulatory projects that are coming up. So like those things are worth taking a look at and interesting. I'll just leave it there on this channel, but like that's something that's that can and will be accessible to us all easier. And if it's worth taking a look into now and then copying over, I'm just saying, throwing it out there.
Well, and why not make this bigger? Like freaking, you guys are flipping.
We gotta talk about the bigger news, though.
Like I was saying, the
right,
the whole Vegas thing, like that shouldn't have been the reset I needed. Like it should have been a yoga trip, but it was. Like I don't trust me. The next time you do a yoga trip, I'll go to yoga, not Vegas. But somehow, all of y'all ended up being the reset that I needed. I came back tired, but then I slept, and through the weekend, and then I woke up on Monday morning, and I'm like, okay, I'm back. I'm back.
I did order a party bus. I mean,
yes, there was. Yes, Vanessa's party bus was fun.
How fun was hopping around on Fremont? Like that.
It was amazing.
Awesome.
Fremont.
The energy that came off of that crowd in the street.
I'm going to do it right now.
Yes.
Alexa.
Pulling people in and then like introducing like people, then they'd all like look down and be like, what the heck? They'd look around and see everybody with like the same kind of
who are these girls?
Everybody ended up there.
I know.
In Fremont.
Yeah.
You stay there long enough, right?
Just should we coordinate something for
yes.
Full planning? We will have a scheduled picture this year, so I'm not bombarding poor Maddie last minute. Thank you.
Right there now.
Thank you, Maddie.
I appreciate it. Now I know what to expect. I mean, last year, no offense, like half y'all didn't show up, so thanks for coming this year. I'm so excited. Like I can't wait to see what Pulsecon brings, like more.
Oh, it's going to bring so much more.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the sudden wealth syndrome stuff for ladies. I don't know if you guys have it, but I got it, and I had it for a minute, for a couple months, and I was like, man, is this really happening? Like, are we really generating like this much money? I mean, it was like mind blowing, And so I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on around here? And I was like freaking out and having anxiety all the time. I couldn't sleep. I was like, is this happening?
Well, it's a real thing. It's a real thing for sure. 100%.
Where's my
a real thing. So I've been through it already because I hadn't.
Right, but I didn't really think it was a real thing though. Like
it is. Like you
really
get something, like all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, what do I do? There's just a lot of bad that can come out of it. In fact, look at all the lottery people that win the lottery all of a sudden, and then they have all that bad luck and all the stuff that happens to them because it happens. It can really mentally mess with you. So at the end of the day,
really
you just have to,
for a
yeah,
minute,
at the end of the day, you just have to be like, you have to decompress. You have to actually talk about it. You need a therapist. You really, it's like anything else. It's a real,
no, you really do. You really do. That's no joke. You really do.
I'm sorry that you went through that.
No, it's okay. I mean, I got over it in a couple months, but you know, my family, like my older daughters, they're like delayed reaction, you know, the older kids, not the young ones, you know, they're like, oh my gosh, you know, mom's made it this far, and oh my gosh, you know, like they're like freaking out, you know. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it's a true thing. And, you know, we all got to be there for each other. That's for sure.
Well, I'm not going through it again. So, I've been there, done that. I made poor choices. I mean, like, look, all of a sudden you have $1 million in your lap. You're freaking in your 30s and you're like, okay, I'm going to go to the Louis Vuitton store. I'm going to go take trips. I'm going to buy my friends' cars. I'm going to pay people's bills. And all of a sudden you're broke and you can barely pay your rent in your house. And thank God I bought some assets. I bought a house for cash. I mean, like, whatever, but still, at the end of the day, I had to sell that shit because I couldn't pay the taxes. I was like, what the hell? I mean, I'm like, I will never
So
go
you
through
pay
that
your
again.
friends'
I mean,
cars and you paid their bills off.
oh, of course I did. I mean, I was wanting to help everybody. I was like, whatever, you know. But it just doesn't click to you. You just don't understand it. And it is a syndrome, and it can cause major depression.
It's like it's an after effect kind of thing. Like I went through it before it happened, before we got here to our, you know, palace. But then, but before that, I was going through it, and I was like panicking all the time, and I was like stressed out, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, it's a real thing.
It is a real thing. Oh goodness,
Yeah.
who is that?
I know. What is this in my? I keep hearing like weird noises in my ear. I'm like, Redbird, settle down.
Oh, that was Redbird.
Not I.
Did you bark? Barking spiders? Just kidding.
Wasn't me.
George, quit it.
You better come say hi, ladies. Finally got logged on.
No, I mean, I think like
tons of ladies. No way I would do it.
You gotta come over here and say hi. You probably want to see you.
With my kids being young, like I'm very seriously. Hey, George, how are you, buddy?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, Robin. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Balloon Girl.
Hello.
Just got home. I'll leave you to it.
Having a plan for them to make sure that, you know, they understand that this is, you know, whatever may come, if it becomes what we believe it will become, you know, making sure that we have a plan and that they understand the responsibility of it. It's a lot of responsibility to have, you know, a lot of resources are a responsibility, whether you have a lot or a little. If you have little resources, you're responsible for allocating them, you know, in this manner. If you have a lot of resources, you still have a responsibility on their allocation. A lot of resources for children. Well, we're building in safety measures within the family to, you know, things are staged, you know, access is limited until maturity is present, and things like that. So, but that's a very big focus for me. But it's something I've been working in my daily life anyway. Like what would I do if, you know,
well, you keep working. That's what you
well,
do.
that's, yeah, well, no, I mean, like, well, that's the thing. Yeah. So, I mean, just because I don't want to necessarily work for a corporation for the rest of my life doesn't mean I won't be working. I have a lot of projects that I would be involved in my community, like the Hex community, yes, but also my local community, which I'm already really active in. You know, they will get more of my time. So what I plan to buy with resources is time, more time with my kids, more time with the projects I love, more time with my parents, the rest of my family. That's my first focus. And then, sure, maybe, my home is in a very nice zip code, but it's very humble. It's not a big place. It's cozy. It's enough for me and the kids for right now.
It's cozy.
I love my cottage in the woods. It's perfect for me right now. And I don't know, like I might rather have t-shirts than toilets because I have historically been a gypsy. Like, so I don't know if I need a bigger place, and I don't know where I want it to be. I want to be closer to mom and dad, but I don't want to live in there.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, I think it brings out more of who you are. If you're a giving person, I think just appreciating others and the purpose of bigger than who you are, I think is what brings the joy, with the abundance. Of course you're going to go and situate your own life first in your family. And for me, it'd be retiring my mom and things like that. I'm retired. I don't know what retirement means because you just work.
Sammy,
Sammy,
the dreams that you've always had, and going out there and sharing with others. Like for me,
sorry,
it would probably be giving free funerals, connecting with Crypto Heartbeat. He's got a beautiful group out, where he's creating $2 billion. I think $100 Compassion Cartel for you just put $100 in and it turns into what it's going to turn into. And he's doing that for Pulsecon, I guess. But just creating a more beautiful world.
Absolutely.
So bigger dreams, girls.
Dream big, dream big.
Yeah.
Try to get on here for like an hour and a half.
It's exciting.
Where were you, Sammy?
What can we create?
Yeah, where did you go, girl?
It's going to be beautiful.
I'm so sorry, my internet just had a meltdown, so I've had to move inside. So
Daniel,
I was
can you
listening.
turn this up? I can barely hear it.
Okay. He's gonna come and say hello,
Mama. Blue Jay, how you going?
Hello, my mama.
Hi.
Are you playing with the ocean? The ocean's home, my ocean.
Oh, hi, so cute.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see what he's doing.
Hi.
Ocean doesn't want his more.
Well, tell Ocean to come here. My Ocean.
I'd love to hear from Serena.
Yeah.
Heard from her. She's been here like for so long. And what are your dreams? What are you creating? Or what have you created with this? How did your brain just like and
do you mean like what I created, like my videos, or like
creating videos and the things that you love to do in the world?
Well, I haven't really done anything with Hex yet because I haven't sold. So I mean, I haven't, enjoyed that yet. But yeah,
I don't even know how to sell right now. I'm just like
good. You don't want to. You don't want to. Right
I don't know.
Only the crazy ladies wear blue hats.
Yeah, especially when I'm doubling. I don't want to sell anything right now. But
so you haven't.
Yeah,
You're smart.
Thanks. But yeah,
that's what we want to learn from you.
Yeah. Yeah, I have more videos that I'm working on. And that's pretty much, there's nothing that I haven't enjoyed anything, haven't taken any gains, haven't done any of that. So just staked and chilling and waiting pretty much.
But you're dreaming.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what
dreaming.
I want to do, but I'm not sure, like 100%. Because with Hex, it's like now there's so many new opportunities and things you could do now that just a few years ago, it's like we can't even imagine it, like the amounts of money that we're all gonna have, right? So it's like it's crazy, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sabrina, you made a really cool Hedron video recently.
Yes, I did. That's to how to teach people how to claim. So, did you ladies claim all your Hedron yet, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Somehow I
Yeah.
managed to do that.
What was that?
I was like,
Somehow I managed to do that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Sweet airdrops. I love it.
yeah, he does say free airdrop, free crypto, right?
Yeah.
So.
How are we doing this evening, ladies?
Very well, sir. And you?
Well, I just wanted to come in and say hello and ask you guys for a favor. Can
Yes.
you do that? So,
Nobody asks a favor unless they want something back in return.
yeah, well, I'm a pretty easy captain when it comes to that. I'm not gonna. Anyway, I've got some serious issues that I need to take care of at home, and I was wondering if I can get the ladies to just carry on and continue the effing hangout and bring everybody else in, and let the guys come in now. And I'm not saying for you guys to shut down at all, but let's open it up for everybody, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Why not?
Sure, no problem. No problem.
Come on in.
Wishing you well. Hope everything's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Serious.
Thank you, Redbird. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I've just the filming that I've been doing for the last 2 weeks has kind of taxed my family, and I need to tend to some things and take care of some business. It's been very, very hectic here. On top of that, during filming, I threw my back out.
Oh no!
So yeah, so it's been a crazy, crazy week. So.
Stem cells.
Yeah. Whatever you got to
cells
put in a
there.
syringe and put it in my neck, I'm good for that. Let's do it.
We're in with everybody now.
So,
watch out,
Sammy.
Big G coming in.
All right. Oh, there we go.
Oh, since anybody can come in. All right.
Anybody can.
How you going, George?
What's
My
happening,
brother
Bubba?
from another mother.
That
Hello, sir.
Yeah, absolutely, RG.
All right. So, Sammy,
Yeah.
still?
Yeah, mate, I'm here.
You have control. I'm going to do something real quick here. Who else is in here? Look at who else is in here. We've got gosh, look at CZ Hexing. Mom's in crypto. Hello. Oh, crypto stylist. How are you doing, Corito? Look at you hiding over there in the corner. Good. It's a late night for you, huh?
It's really late. Yeah, it's almost 2.
The lovely Lindsay. Hello, Lindsay. How are you?
Hello, Captain. Good to see you again.
Good to see you. And Susie Q, I see you
There's
rocking
my
on
girl.
Twitter there. Good for you. You're over here in my neck of the woods, aren't you? Because I saw some of your pictures. You're out here, right? Yeah. I saw the streets. You're by me. Oh, and OG herself, the OG of OG, Serena. Welcome, Serena.
Hi.
All right. So what we should do is I'm gonna restart the show here, and we're gonna just launch the F and hangout, and you guys just come back in and take over. All right?
Okay, cool.
Okay. Oh, we got who dropped the $500 earlier? Rack 'em. Oh, man.
How nice, hey.
My buddy. Yep. Okay. Who's
My
got
son,
horrible
my
background?
adopted son just dropped 6,000.
Got the horrible feedback.
Yeah, somebody's got something bad going on. Where is it coming from?
I don't know how to do that.
Test.
It's fine. No, somebody's got some feedback. That's all right.
Okay. Just kidding. Is this thing on?
I wonder if I don't want to confuse everybody as to what's going on here. So I'm going to tweet it out right now.
Hey, G, how was your holiday with Rackham? Did you have a nice time up at his place?
You know what? We had a great time. However, so this documentary that we're filming is taking a lot of time and effort, and you're like everything is controlled what you're doing, and so it was hard for us to really like kind of hang out. We did, and it was great. We had a great time and driving his cars and shooting on his range and hanging out with his security detail, and just had a great time. But we were just so busy. It's just been this documentary has been very taxing on everybody. A lot of work, a lot of hours to get just a little bit of footage that they'll be using, but worth it, because I think that this is going to be a big deal for Hex and the ecosystem when we do launch this film. So
it's me. No, it's not me.
Lots of work.
Rob is laughing.
I can't wait to see it. It looks like, the shorts I saw of you guys looked amazing. I really can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. They he spent a lot of time here at my place, anyway, it was something else. All right, let's I wonder how we can do this without confusing everybody. I'm going to put this go ahead and continue.
All right. So do you want us to end this and start another your one?
Yeah, that's what I'll do right now. We'll end, you guys go ahead and say your goodbyes. I'll jump out and I'll set up a new one, and we'll all come back in there.
Cool. So if anyone wants to leave and spread, tell us all their details, where we can follow you. If anyone's staying, who wants to stay? I'm happy to stay, hang around. What about you guys? Vanessa, George, yeah.
I got to check on the littles, but yeah, I can stay for a little bit more.
Okay,
for a little bit.
We'll start a new one, Sammy. So go ahead.
Snow in the background.
I'll let you close it.
Oh my gosh!
I'll close out there. All right. Well, hey, thanks everyone for joining us, and I'm sorry about my disappearance act, but we love you guys every week joining in. It's always appreciated, and we'll catch you soon anyway.
Tune into Viber Finance tomorrow. Tomorrow night at 9:30. Tune into Viber Finance Live. Thank you.
Love y'all. No, we're still on.
Hey.
We're live.
All right, what are you people doing? You got nothing better to do.
Well, thanks for joining us, everyone who's expecting the captain tonight. He's got some private business to take care of, so you're stuck with the girls and George tonight as we discuss Hex and Pulsex and Pulse. So, hey, George, how's it going?
All right. How you doing?
Yeah, really good. Congratulations on the wedding.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Flame burning.
Oh,
Shit
I'm a little
burning.
tired right now. I just had 4 kids picked up and came back, and
I was trying to log on to
she's trying to log on. She's calling me, help me. I can't figure it out. I'm like, I don't know. I can't see it. So, yeah, no.
Did you have a good time in Vegas, George?
Great time. Got married.
Yeah.
You know, a great convention. No, it was awesome.
I'm kind of a big deal, you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
And I'm all right too, I suppose. But yeah, no.
Be all right.
She's no, it was great. Missed you there though.
Yeah,
Australia got their stuff together for the laws, so if you leave, you don't get stuck.
We're getting there. I'm spewing. I missed the wedding, especially.
Oh,
But,
good.
you know, things are getting better over here, and hopefully I can make Pulsecon and come and meet you guys in real person.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge. So
I would love to come visit you. I can't.
Oh,
wait
you
to
guys got to come out here. Well, we were thinking about possibly bringing Pulsecon out here over the next couple of years to the Gold Coast.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
The Gold Coast is Queensland. We've got beautiful weather, beautiful beaches, beautiful people, nightlife, strip clubs for all the boys, cool stuff too for the small amount of single ladies. But yeah, and there's also family fun as well. It just caters for everybody.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, we'd love to visit someday.
It's all just thoughts at the moment, nothing in action. You know, we're always waiting on the Pulsechain launch, and
Oh my goodness! Have you done the testnet yet on PulseX? Have you been playing around with that?
Yeah, I was having a look at it. Did some pulling, did some.
Oh my goodness! It's so I'm just like so excited. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be so cool.
Oh my god!
Just to see the different pools and the farms, and I'm like, the way it's set up, I'm like, oh, this is sharp.
Yeah,
This is real sharp. Like, yeah. Oh no. And they're already talking about airdropping to us Pulsecons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a couple different coins, and oh my goodness, we're gonna get loaded. It's gonna be great.
Cool.
More money to put back into Pulse. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Vanessa, I saw. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Sam. Go ahead.
You go, Serena, you go.
I was just gonna say, Vanessa, I saw the picture of you at the conference in that car with crypto coffee.
Yeah.
That was pretty
he
cool.
couldn't drive it. Yeah, he couldn't drive it. He's like, I can't drive
yeah?
that. She's like, step aside, I'll drive. And just jumped in and started driving.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was looking at the pictures from.
Funny story. I guess Abit was there while she was in, and she kind of squealed the tires a little bit. And Abit was like, oh no, because I guess he was doing donuts out there a couple days before. And security came out and said, if you keep doing that, we'll cancel your conference.
But I was just tires. What just happened?
But I mean, it's an R8, right? So I mean, it doesn't take much to squeal those tires.
Power. I mean,
you know. But yeah, it was just funny. No, it was great.
Yeah, I was
What
looking
day
at
was
the
that? I
pictures from
missed
the conference.
What day?
Sorry?
Was that when they had the car
Third
show?
day, right? No, second day.
No.
Was it
Yeah,
second day? Second day, I think.
Yeah, second day.
Yeah.
It was the pictures.
Monday.
Yeah, it was
on
like
Monday.
right in the middle. We heard some guy was like, "Hey, you going to the car
We didn't
thing?"
even
We're
know
like,
there was a
we
car
didn't even
show.
know where it is. And they're like, "Yeah, it's over at the ballet." So we were like one of the first ones there.
Yeah, if you go to hex.photos, I believe, you can see all the pictures from the conference like each day. And I looked through all of them, and it was like really cool to see.
Yeah, there's a picture of me there with the DeLorean in the background.
Yeah, I saw you guys.
Really
It's
cool.
so awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, I was there. They were doing, the car show, but I didn't see the spin out.
What were you?
I was there. I just was at the
Las Vegas,
time
baby.
When I was dancing with you.
Yeah, I was gonna
Come on,
say.
it's like, I danced so much. I was like, what's her name?
I loved it.
Fonda.
Fonda.
No.
I'm Fonda. You're like, Fonda don't want none unless you got some.
Every night, Fremont, because we booked the Golden Nugget. So because originally the conference was supposed to be down there, right? So we jumped the gun, booked our hotel room and everything right away. Like I bought my tickets for the thing like day one, and then got the rooms and stuff like a couple days later when I found out where the conference was going to be, and then they moved it to the Excalibur.
But usually,
so we're like,
we're at the Bellagio, so we can take a picture in the Rolex area and stuff,
Yeah, I partied with you two. You two partied.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did, sir.
We had a good time.
You spray painted my name on the car.
No, it was a good time.
And then you ran it over.
That Naga party was crazy.
It was off the chain.
Yeah, that music.
Oh my goodness.
All right, guys, I'm shutting this stream down, and we're starting the F and Hangout. So I'm going to go ahead and paste the new link. It's on, if you look at my Twitter, the new link's on Twitter. It's also in hex.com. So if you guys want to come to the F and Hangout, I'm going to shut this one down, and we're going to do the other. All right?
We're going to go.
How do you do that?
Go in.
All right. See you guys.